So this is a video response to Eileen Goth's video, the Big Liger, what the fuck. In the video she goes on to she talks about this hybrid big cat called the Liger, which the hint in the title is it's a crossbreed between a male, I think it's a male lion and a female tiger or something. And there was a comment left on it by a user. I can't remember his screen name, but and I said, well, I left a comment first saying that, yeah, it's. First I said it was. I thought that the Liger was quite cool actually because, well, I don't know why actually. I just find it quite interesting. But I basically said that I agreed with Eileen that it was a waste of fucking money. But there's much worse things that you could spend money on. And this guy responded to me, and I can't remember what he said initially. No, I don't think I actually said there's better things you can spend the money on in the first comment, and that's what I responded to him with. And then he responded to me saying, also, just because there's better things that there's worse, just because there's money being spent on worse things means it's okay. And he went on to, I think, call me pathetic, but and the fact is that in the bigger picture, spending money on hybriding lions and tigers is completely fucking irrelevant to, for example, spending billions of dollars a year on bombs so that you can go and invade other countries for no apparent reason. Far more money is spent on that than on hybriding animals. I can guarantee that. I mean, there's tons of things. I could think of plenty of examples of much more significant things that stupid money is being spent on, and far more money. Doesn't make it okay. I'm not defending spending however many millions of dollars that they spent hybriding these animals. I wouldn't imagine they spent all that much on it. You put a lion and a tiger together in a room for a while and you see what happens. It doesn't cost that much money, really, does it? If they have spent much money on it, then they're stupid. But that's beside the point. That's not the argument here. My argument is that this is completely irrelevant compared to most things that are ridiculous that money is being spent on. And to focus on this is absurd. You know, going back to my previous example, why would you worry about spending a few $1,000,000 on a fucking animal? Which is a fucking lot of money, but why do you worry about that when there's millions of people dying because America is spending so much money on bombs and guns and weapons for the army? Oh, fuck's sake. I've got into some arguments on YouTube since I've been here. I've got into a lot of arguments about stupid shit. And, you know, I'm not going to say that this is the stupidest argument I've ever got into, because it's not. But as far as making a mountain out of a molehill, this is right up there. This is ridiculous. It's a pathetic thing to be spending money on, obviously. But it's also a pathetic thing to be thinking about, because there's far worse things that people are spending money on at the moment. You know, massive amounts of money on. Like I said, I could come up with a dozen things. I'm not going to mention them, and if you ask me to mention them, then I will. But, you know, they should be blatantly obvious. Fuck's sake. So yeah, this is not in any way disrespect to Eileen Goth. It's a good video, and she talks a lot of sense. And I like her videos. I am subscribed to her. So if you're watching this, you know, don't take this as personal to you. Although, you know, the same applies to you. This isn't something that we need to be worrying about, really. Peace out.